recent weeks.
He's gaining a lot of confidence, isn't he? And he's got the ability. And that's a good way.
As a post threat, their second best three-point shooting on Blair. In Orlando, you have Dwight Howard. So how are the Warriors in that mix?
Well, they've got very good shooters. And you know, the Warriors were 500 at home when they made that trade, 10-10. And since that time, because of the trade, they've gone 2-9.
Yeah. Belinelli with a quick left hand.
You know, I want to go back with you, Bob, 2 years ago, and you're a player's agent, and you've been doing in that capacity for 14 years. Did you have any idea 2 years later that you would be a GM of an NBA franchise?
No way. No way. You know what? I certainly was leading the charge. And I think I had a role, and Travis Schlenk, Kirk Lacob. So, and all the sign-off is from Joe. Obviously, it's his team, but we like where we're positioned. The most enjoyable part for me was the journey forward. You can have.
We know who Charles Jenkins is right now, and you don't know how great he'll become, but he's good enough to, you know, he's going to have an NBA career. With Jeremy Tyler, you're just not so sure of all of that. There are too many unknowns, and Tyler's also.
And then if you have David Lee and Andrew Bogut, what kind of big do you have off the bench? I'm just excited they have two bigs that would be starting at the 4 and the 5.
And we know it takes bigs a little longer to learn how to play this game. As Belinelli hit a jumper, now he just a little slack.
It is the scoring, but the rebounding. He's led the NBA in block shots. Tyler in a nutshell there.
One reason the Warriors had their way on the offensive glass, more second chance points, because as we see Ione score, Jason Smith.
Great shot blocker, good help defender. His offense was coming along.
They got nothing going here, and Charles lost the ball.
Ione with a good pick. Belinelli with the hammer.
And Emilio gave it to him at the exact right time, at the right angle.
That's one thing, as Carl Landry comes up with a rebound. One thing that they do in the D-League that, and I think is incredibly intriguing, is the higher seed gets to pick their opponents.
Wow.
Which I think that is right on Vasquez, should be a Warrior advantage.
Yeah,
on the other end, Vasquez on right has allowed some driving opportunities. Belinelli drops in a 3.
He hasn't taken many shots, and of course hasn't played as much in the second half, but when he had that great timeouts, but
they're standing at Oracle. Jenkins on Ione to the rim. It's blocked. 5 seconds. Vasquez to Belinelli to lay it. It's goaltended.
And the Hornets win.
Well, 7/10 left.
I understand that, but
the Warriors could use a timeout and move it into the front court.
Not much time to do anything with it. And a nice play by Vasquez and Belinelli.
So Jenkins had the drive. Ione had the block.
And it went right to Belinelli, or excuse me, to Vasquez. And he got it to Belinelli. And you can just see Chris Wright a little late.
Once it hits the glass, can't touch it.